The purpose of submissions is to be able to scan and then auto-populate any details which occurs in the broker submissions. So let's start with a single fleet. This is an email received from a broker which contains details about the fleet, and it contains a vessel schedule of all of the IMOs and the whole sum insureds and the premiums and deductibles. All I need to do is send this email I've received from my broker to a submissions demo email address, and what happens is this fleet, Zarian fleet, appears in my inbox in submissions, and it contains all the high-level policy data needed for me to assess and then create a policy. What submissions has done for this fleet is it's auto-populated the deductibles, the whole sum insureds, the whole premiums, along with the cover from and cover to dates, along with performing an initial risk triaging process for ensuring that all of these IMOs are actually in service and commission. I've not entered any of this data myself. This has all been automatically scanned and extracted. Not only this, but you can instantly see the risk modelled whole policy score for this fleet, along with the immediate expected loss figure. All of the details relevant to the initial submission are stored and saved at the top. So if I need to reference the initial submission at any point throughout Quest later on in the policy period, I can do that with Quest, and I can view any attachments as well. At this point, I have a few options of what to do with this fleet. If instantly I want to decline this, I can decline this specific fleet. You can then choose the specific reason for declinature. What's important is we store these reasons and we capture these reasons, and then we can provide reporting analytics off the back of these in our reporting module. If I wanted to progress with this fleet, I can simply move this to review. And once this fleet's in review, I can perform any of the exact analytics I would like to do in any normal way by creating a policy in Quest. And I've instantly got access to risk assessment, port state control, any movement data in exactly the same way as if you were creating this policy in Quest. And once I've assessed my fleet, I can either decide to quote this policy. If I've already had a discussion with the broker and I know I want to bind it, I can bind this straight away. Or at this point, if you choose to decline or you've not actually won this business, you can also select these options. And again, if you've not won this business, we capture reasons why this hasn't been won, and we can then report these analytics back to you in our submissions dashboard. Any items that haven't been won or declined or written are then stored and captured in our done column, and the relevant filters can be applied. So we've looked at how the submissions tool can be used to scan and extract data to create one policy. To give a high-level summary of the actual tool, we have four main columns of submissions. The inbox column, which stores all files which have been sent by the underwriter. Any in-review or team assessment column. If you then choose to quote this business or decline this business, this is then stored in the quoted or the done sections, which also captured written or not won policies as well. The filters at the top of the submissions dashboard allow you to have a more granular view of exactly how your workflow is progressing. You can filter submissions by specific fleet sizes, looking at submissions by product lines. Do you want to assess just whole business, whole and IV, or combined with war? If you only want to assess your submissions with the worst policy scores, you've got the ability to do that, along with looking at submissions received in the last 90 days, or maybe more recent today or last 7 days.